Hello guys, today we are going to speak about essential Kubernetes controllers or components. This is the list of tools basically that almost all Kubernetes clusters have in them, and each of those components are providing a functionality which is needed for this or that use case that almost all projects need. You can see the list. The first one is Ingress Controller, then Cert Manager, External Secrets Operator, External DNS Controller, or add-on Argo CD. This is not a full list, by the way, and there are a bunch of other tools our components that you can install and use with your Kubernetes cluster. Let me know if you want to hear more. But for now, let's move forward and discuss each of those one by one. So the first one is Ingress Controller. The main functionality of Ingress Controller is routing its external traffic to the services deployed or applications deployed inside the Kubernetes cluster. It also adds some secondary functionality like handling advanced features like load balancing, etc. The architecture diagram, a simple architecture diagram looks like this. Whenever you install an Ingress Nginx controller, we are talking about AWS, honestly, but yeah, for other cloud providers, it will look the same. Whenever you install Ingress Nginx controller, it will provision an external load balancer, meaning a load balancer outside of your Kubernetes cluster. And Ingress Nginx controller will have the capability to receive the traffic from AWS load balancer or any other cloud load balancer and route the traffic to your microservice, which is in case app1, app2, yeah. And to specify the logic on how this routing will happen, you will need to create an ingress manifest. This ingress manifest is a special YAML file that Kubernetes understands. You will need to create it and apply, and Kubernetes cluster or Ingress Nginx controller all of a sudden will understand the logic that you wrote there and will behave exactly like you have written in Ingress manifest. So this is the first one, Ingress Nginx. Let's move to the second one. The second one is called Cert Manager. What it does, it handles certificates. What are certificates in our scenario is, let's say you want to make your HTTP traffic HTTPS, to put it in very simple terms. And Cert Manager works in conjunction with Ingress Controller, Nginx Ingress, and it requires you to add a couple of annotations in Ingress manifest. And how it works, you create this Ingress manifest, you specify your annotations, you basically say that I need some certificates here, and then Ingress Controller makes a request to Certificate Manager that you have already pre-installed. Then Certificate Manager makes a request to Let's Encrypt service, which is a globally known service for providing free SSL certificates, takes that certificate and puts it into a Kubernetes secret. And from there on, Ingress Controller will read that Kubernetes secret and then will be able to do the TLS termination. So whenever you open whenever you open a URL in your browser like https example.xyz and HTTPS connection there without any issues, that means that TLS termination happens somewhere. And in our case, when we have a Kubernetes cluster and we want to make one of our applications to be served in under HTTPS, it will be a job of Cert Manager in conjunction with Ingress Controller. So this is another essential add-on that you will need in your Kubernetes cluster. The other one, which is also very important, is External Secrets. What it does, it allows you to manage sensitive information or secrets in Kubernetes cluster. So let's say you have some third-party tool and you want one of your applications to work with that third-party tool and it has some token, and how you ship that token to Kubernetes cluster, because you need to do it securely. The best way is actually storing it in AWS Secrets Manager or any other secret manager tool like Vault, HashiCorp Vault, for example. And then read it from AWS Secret Manager and put it in Kubernetes Secret. And this is what exactly External Secrets Operator does. It basically reads from source of Secret Manager, or source of secret, sorry, like AWS Secrets Manager or HashiCorp Vault, and puts that sensitive information into a Kubernetes secret, basically syncing the AWS Secrets Manager with Kubernetes secret. And that's what it does. So it allows you to manage your sensitive information that your applications will use securely, because it might seem trivial. If you want, we can go into details, just let me know in the comments. But without this approach, you will have difficulties shipping your tokens or secrets to your Kubernetes cluster. That's why this add-on is also an essential one. External DNS, I would not say this is like very essential one. It is just an automation tool, but it's nice to have and many clusters have it. And it just does DNS automation. So you want to expose your application like service1.example.com to the internet. And you want that URL record to be automatically added to Route 53 or your DNS provider. In that case, you will install External DNS add-on and it will read your Ingress manifest and pick up the domain that you just, or host name that you just put in your Ingress manifest and sync it with Route 53 or any DNS provider. So it's very simple tool. It just does basic automation from cluster. It will sync your host names and create Route 53 records in DNS provider. That's what it does. And last but not least is Argo CD. The basic thing about Argo CD is that it allows you to use or deploy all your applications or services in Kubernetes cluster via or with help of Git, meaning GitHub, GitLab, etc. With that, you can have all your deployments in manifest files, in YAML files, push it to Git, and then use all your Git tooling, like pull requests, merges, PRs. That's what I mean by when I say Git tooling for your deployments. And this is the nice thing about Argo CD and GitOps in general. And what it does under the hood, it reads your YAML files from GitHub or GitLab and syncs with Kubernetes cluster. And these YAML files are the deployment, usually the deployment manifest files, which describe how to deploy this application or describe how to deploy this microservice to Kubernetes cluster. So it just does a syncing functionality between GitLab, GitHub, or any other Git provider and Kubernetes cluster. Yeah, these were the essential tools that I wanted to show you, and let me know if you want to hear more about other more advanced tooling, because there are a bunch of others as well, and with explanations what each of them does, and I can create another video and share with you. For now, that's it. Thank you very much.